2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation building with the introduction of each player. Stick around. We'll be right back with playoff basketball. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, good evening. Karl Anthony Towns is certainly the franchise player now for the Timberwolves. Cat said, you lead by action and you lead by words.
Knows it very well, DA. Thank you so much. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Towns, Malik Beasley out there with Russell. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And the series everyone has been waiting for. The NBA Finals are now underway. Knocks it loose. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, improving as a two-way threat. It's big when Russell is making an impact on both offense and defense.
Irving against Russell. Irving passes to Harden. And finished off by Griffin.
Well, anyone looking for highlights? Because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Kevin Durant. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Harden has a wide open look. The shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
And that one, good.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. Kicks it to Edwards. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's KD. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Takes a 3. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
Nets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Harden the pass to KD. Elbow shot. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Edwards, that's good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Griffin passes to Harden. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
All Irvin needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Towns, the pass to Vanderbilt. Here is Edwards. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Claxton. It's Brown with the drive, and that one drops for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Knocked away. Outside Irving. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball.
Well, I like that Jordan doesn't force anything. He just kind of lets the offense come to him, picking his spots well.
Edwards kicks to Beasley, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, as young as Malik Beasley is, it's really been impressive to see how quickly he's adapted to the pro game. For some guys, it's a struggle, but I think he found his footing fairly easy.
And the rejection by Towns. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that one.
The second chance effort, Irving.
Well, you see the great reach as well as the relentless pursuit shown by Towns. He's simply saying, not here, not now, not in my house.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Moving against Russell. Outside Jordan, it's Brown on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Brown's got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Nets lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the... And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Minnesota again turning it over. The Nets with the lead. We've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
The Nets shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Ball's knocked loose. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. D'Angelo Russell fourth, and of course Anthony Edwards.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Now, you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Here's Rubio. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout, and it might be major or it could be just a slight. Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Nets leading by 4. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
And that one, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
So it's Brooklyn now. Harden up top. That's tipped. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him and me. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that one's good. Durant.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
1:15 left to play in the first half. Reed the pass to Noel. Back to Rubio. Here's Edwards. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Rubio. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Russell from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Russell's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
And here's Harden for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Outside Durant. Back to Irving. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Rebound, Minnesota. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Edwards got 22 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Rubio against Durant. Knocked loose, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. With 1 on the clock, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA final.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Looking at Minnesota, they knew Game 1 might be a hard-fought struggle, and tonight certainly has been that. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get under.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Russell is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. Irving against Russell. Outside Durant. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Russell from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Towns with the steal. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Griffin's shot is good.
And you see the good and bad. There, defensively, nice contest, but only after Griffin gets the ball where he wants it.
Outside, KD. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got 15 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie sent in for James Harden. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Down low, Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of the half. They are rolling.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards. And, of course, D'Angelo Russell.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Russell against Irving. Shoots off the step back. But he recovers it. Another shot. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
They double him with Jordan. McDaniels kicks to Russell. And he comes up with the deuce. Russell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Timeout. Starting.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. .131 left in the third quarter. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Russell dishes to Beasley. From deep three-point range. Kept alive, Minnesota. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Russell from long range. They get it again. Passes to Reed. Now here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that one.
Irving against Russell. Here's Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Russell from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Timberwolves. Russell against Irving. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Deep 2 from Russell. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Durant wide open. He fires. And the Nets another 3.
You know, the timing Durant had. Does a nice job. Really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime. Straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Edwards, that's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Brooklyn's gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless. 6 for 6 tonight. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Russell. From deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. He gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Harden with it. Beasley covering, and the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim wrap.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Beasley, the pass to McDaniels. Baseline try, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
KD with the bucket.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Hustle from deep three-point territory. And another three for Minnesota.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And Beasley, here we go. Off the inbound, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Towns missing. Brooklyn's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Finished off the break. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
KD dishes to Griffin. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And you can see how the team rallies around Griffin in these situations. And their faith is not misplaced. He plays with such heart.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Offline with his three.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Griffin. Right through the knee for the layup. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area before, expect him to finish.
And that one's good. Towns.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. In the corner, Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Russell from long range. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
Now here's Durant. They double team KD. Money!
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Here's Russell. Yes!
And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
Brooklyn with the ball. On the wing, Irving. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And they double up Russell. Griffin with the steal.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And he's able to get it back. And so it's Minnesota with it. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 3. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
It counts.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beasley with the steal. From deep three-point range. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical.